Team, welcome to another episode. We're out here at Wateree. Anyways, it's getting dark. We got to canoe over to the place where we're gonna fish. So we're gonna get in the water.
We're gonna get in the water. We got like a ton of stuff as usual. It's gonna be about 4 canoe trips. But light's getting low, sun's going down. So we're gonna get everything situated. We're gonna get over there, toss some rigs, make corn, get the spot baited up, get the marker rods out, find our spots, fill the bottom. Everything we gotta do, but for you, we're just gonna cut to a nice cinematic morning sequence. So that's what you'll see.
Right. Freaking.
That was a free hit.
Everybody take a gander. Did y'all hear that? He's in the room.
Guys, it is the morning, as you can see. Just got all the rods out. Had a run really early, missed them. This is the second run of the day. He absolutely peeled it. It's pretty active so far. I mean, as soon as we got rods in the water, they're biting. So this is on soybean pack bait and a corn rig. So focus up, get this fish in for you guys. All right, team. It's a beautiful morning out here at Lake Wateree, and we have a beautiful buff on the bank. First one of the trip. This is a tough guy to get in. I mean, he just fought like a rock, stuck to the bottom. Felt heavy, but he wasn't pulling any drag, so I know he wasn't something super serious, but it was a good fish. He put up a great fight. But the important thing is they're biting, they're running right now. So I'm gonna get back in the water and snag some more.
Get in. Bosh.
All right, guys, another pristine little buffalo. He's flexing his dorsal fin for me, but it's a nice one. But while I was reeling this one in, Nate got a pretty nice run. He's got a nice comment in the net, so go ahead and get this one back and let him show that to you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get it in the weigh sling. That way we can transport it safely to the cradle. Gotta make sure his fins are flat. That way we don't mess up any of those. All right, this one's good to go. 15.
Nice.
All right, not a bad way to get the morning started right here. Got 3 fish on the bank. And man, this is a nice one here. It's 15-pound common. And look at the mouth on that thing. Absolutely big. I got a pretty decent fight out of this one. But yeah, just happy to have him on the bank. So we're gonna get him back and hopefully we can get some more.
All right, guys, all the fish have been on this right-hand rod so far. So I know that rig's working. I'm probably gonna change the other two to the same setup. It's just a green piece of pop-up corn and a regular piece of deer corn. But bite was getting a little slow, so I got the spalm rod out, put some spalms over top. And that resulted in this fish here, so it's another nice little buff. I'm gonna get him in and show him to you guys. All right, guys, snagged me a double. This is my 3rd and 4th buff of the morning. This one's a small one. This is actually the second one I got. Another pristine little buff though. He's flexing his fin for me. I'll get this one back. But also got this guy here. He's a little bigger, not much, but here was the first one of the double. A nice one, I'd say, is about like 10 pounds. Nothing huge yet, but we're having a good time. They're biting. We got them in the swim. They're feeding. We know the rigs are working. We know the bait's working, so that's good. And the big ones will come. So we're gonna stay patient. We're getting bites. We're gonna keep the rods in the water, keep putting that bait on them. We'll see what we can get. All right guys, buffing number 8, the 8th one for me. Like I was saying earlier, it's just been consistent throughout the day. I mean, they have not slowed down. We've not been able to sit down really, but just been keeping bait on them, tossing back out, but we're gonna get this one back and see what happens next. Quite a productive morning, productive afternoon session, early evening. They literally never stopped biting since like 7:30. But it's finally calmed down a little bit. What time is it, Nate? It's like 6, something like that. But slowed down, so we're gonna take that time. We're gonna get some bait out in the water, bring them back in. It's gonna be a mix of corn, soybean pellets. We're gonna get that out right in our spots. We're fishing 16 wraps out, and they're in there, especially my right rod. I've caught the majority of the fish in my right rod, so I just in a really good spot. I think it's about 18 feet deep right there. But we're gonna eat. We're gonna get the bait out and we're gonna go back at it. And hopefully these big ones will move in later on. We'll see, so stay tuned.
All right guys, just got a run on my right. He is moving out there, but yeah, he kind of peeled off it. Oh, he's trying to peel some drag right now. Yeah, he feels like a decent sized fish. But yeah, it's just been stagnant all day on my side. I've hooked into 3 different fish, lost 2. You saw the one this morning, but yeah, excited to be back into another one.
Nice.
20 wide. This is a great way to start the evening session right here. 21-pound buff. Really excited to catch this one, just pristine. The mouth on it is just pure rubber. It's just insane, like a tire. I hooked a tire, literally pulled it in. It felt like a tire when I was playing with it. But yeah, it was really, really powerful. But man, I'm happy with this fish. Jeez.
$13.5. Guys, I have landed another buffalo, same size as all of them. This one's 13.5. But they are biting just like they were earlier. Bite's starting to pick up. Haven't even got the bait out in the water yet. We're gonna spawn a little bit of bait over. But Nate just had that good one, so the night's starting off good. This was 13.5, like I said, just on a corn rig. That's what they've all been on. But I hear them rolling, they're in here. Pretty looking buff like they've all been. So hopefully the night keeps going well. All right guys, I'm gonna show you the rig that I've been having success with this trip. All right guys, I got my tail rubber. I got a 3-ounce method lead right here. This is a sliding lead, because with sliding lead you can get better bite indication. We like to have that while we're fishing buffalo. But these are made by Rob Stout. He makes a really good sliding lead for buffalo, so hit him up on Facebook. We'll put the link in the description. I've got a bead right here to go over the swivel and the knot to protect that. Quick link, a little bit of silicone tubing. It's an anti-tangle sleeve to kick everything away from the lead. It's a 25-pound test Garner Disruption hook link. That's going into a size 8 quarter curve shank XX. some shrink tubing here to give it an aggressive turn, help it flip in the fish's mouth a little quicker. Got a piece of rig tubing on there to make it a blowback rig. And I've just been using 2 pieces of corn this trip. Just 1 piece of treated deer corn, a piece of pop-up corn. That pop-up corn gives it some more visibility because it floats there. It's a different color, some contrast on the bottom, and that little bit of buoyancy helps it turn in the fish's mouth a little bit easier. Team, we packed up, we're ready to go. Everything's packed up, we got our last bit of stuff in the canoe. Shout out to Ben and shout out to Jordan. They were clutch to come out and fish with us, and they gave us a ride back on the boat.
Yeah, that was super clutch. That way we don't have to make 2 trips in the canoe.
Yeah, they gave us 1 ride with a ton of our heavy stuff and everything, but we got over there and we're wrapped up. Caught a lot of fish. I caught like 12 buff, nothing huge. Nate had some good ones.
I think I had like 4.
But night wasn't super productive. Not a lot through the night. This morning wasn't as productive as yesterday, but it's been a good trip. It's been a good time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, click that subscribe button, click that bell, get the notifications when we post vids. Leave a like, comment, ask us something, give us a video suggestion, whatever you want to comment. We'll read it, we'll respond. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you, team. Boom. I said a bong. I said a bing bang bang bang.